So let's talk about living in the Matrix. Do you believe that you are living in the Matrix? You know, Bruce Lipton once said that the Matrix is not a movie, but actually a documentary. So maybe we're not connected by some alien creatures putting us in this program and making us believe that we're living these lives and this is all that we have. I mean, it's possible, but there's literally an infinite amount of reasons why we could be here. But we can really narrow down the reasons. And so in today's episode, we are going to look at one reason and one reason only. And each episode will have a new possibility or reason as to why we may be here. So make sure you subscribe and hit the bell notification to see the next videos. So today, one of the reasons that we could be in this simulation is because we are living in an ancestor simulation. Now, a lot of you that are familiar with the simulation theory will be aware that Nick Bostrom has pointed this out in the past. So this is nothing new. This is not original of me. But it makes sense. So why would we be in an ancestor simulation? And what is an ancestor simulation in the first place? One of the reasons why we could be in an ancestor simulation is out of two reasons, really. For fun, or because we are trying to fix something. So let's talk about the fun. You see, a lot of us, we get DNA tests to see where we came from. There's Ancestry DNA, there's those other sites, 23andMe and whatnot. Because we're very curious as to where our lineage is. And so in the future, maybe hundreds or thousands of years in the future, or millions of years in the future, our ancestors are able to take their DNA, upload it somewhere, and live the lives of any ancestor that they want, because DNA holds memory. And so why would they do this? Well, I want you to ask yourself this question. Would you? If you had the chance to take your DNA, put it into a program, and live any ancestor that you want, whether it's in the Roman days, whether it's the beginning of human history, or the Victorian era, or even the 1930s, or maybe even now, would you? Most of us are gonna say yeah, because it's fun. And the very reason as to why we look up our DNA and our lineage and our heritage is because we're interested in these things. And so future humans will likely be interested in the same things. And the second reason is because maybe we messed up somewhere. Maybe humans have messed up. Maybe we destroyed Earth somehow. Maybe we nuked ourselves. Maybe we created a virus or did something that takes out the human race. Maybe we did something and we're trying to learn from it. Maybe we're trying to see why some people survived and why some didn't, and why and where we could go right and not repeat the same mistakes moving forward. So that's also a possibility. And if you look at it right now, if you look at what's going on in life right now, and you know what I'm talking about, there's a lot of stuff going on. And so somewhere down the line, this could be true if you start to see massive mistakes, and things that need to be changed, and things that can affect future generations. But until then, until you see those things, then most likely the prior theory is more reliable. The fun theory. Another proof of this is that we do not remember why we are here. We do not know why we are here or where we came from. We're just these conscious beings on this earth. And not only that, we are the smartest beings on this earth. And I don't mean smartest emotionally or spiritually, but technologically. We just live in a very weird time, don't we? Everything just seems so weird. You would think by now we would have figured out why we are here. Why did we choose to come here? Why? Of course, some of you watching might be religious, and that's fine. Some of you may be atheist, and that's fine. And some of you may not know what this is and try to use science to explain it, and that's fine. But the truth is, none of you know. I don't know. You don't know. But why don't we know? Because the reason is we are not meant to know. If you are living in an ancestor simulation, then you would not want to know, because you would want to live the most authentic experience that you could. But if you knew, you would never live that authentic experience, because you would just off yourself as soon as you had any stress, because you knew this is fake. It's kind of like the Assassin's Creed games, if you guys have played it. They can actually take the DNA and go back through the memories. So this is the one possibility of why we could actually be living in a simulation, and why we are living in a simulation. So comment down below what you guys think about this theory. And remember, I'm going to cover more ideas because they're really endless. But remember, the rules of this theory game that we are playing is that in this simulation, we do not know why we are in this simulation. So we must base our rule set around that. Thank you guys for watching.